hotter than hot. Oh yeah. Real, real, real. Christ so real to me. I love him cause he gave us the victory. Many people doubt him, but I now live without him. That is why I love him so. He's so real to me. Oh yeah. Real, real, real. Christ so real to me. I love him cause he gave us the victory. Many people doubt him. Grace will us all live without him. That is why I love him so. He's so real to me. Oh yes. Real, real, real. Christ so real to me. I love him cause he gave us the victory. Many people doubt him, but I love him.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
9 o'clock.
Factual, insightful, and credible. It's Nationwide News Now at 9.
Good morning, I'm Andrew Cannon. Coming up in the news for this Sunday morning, January 26, 2025, Agricultural Ministry now recruiting wardens who will investigate and arrest individuals accused of committing crimes within the sector. Police seize high-powered weapon on Crescent Road, Kingston. Driver of BMW dies in collision on Portmore Toll Road. In regional news, British Virgin Islands to get long-awaited tourism policy, says Premier. On the international scene, Trump doubles down on Greenland, Canada, and weighs in on Gaza at the end of first week. While in sport, Merciless Sinner wins back-to-back Melbourne titles. The details after this.
If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
Agriculture Minister Floyd Green says his ministry has begun recruiting agricultural wardens who will investigate and arrest individuals accused of committing crimes within the sector. Minister Green was speaking on Friday, January 24 at the Tissue Culture Launch at the College of Agriculture Science and Education, CASE.
Already we've started recruiting agricultural wardens. These will be police officers tasked with apprehending people who commit agricultural crime. We plan to roll out 300 over the next 3 years. Again, we've already had recruitments in 5 parishes. We have about 162 people who are going to start training this quarter or to roll out the first 100 this year. What we will do is deploy them in the areas where we have the highest incidence of agricultural crime so that there will be literally more boots on the ground. And the last element is the market space. We're going to be clamping down on the items that are being sold. You have to be able to say where you get it from.
Minister Green says Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake has also moved to create a division within the JCF aimed at investigating agricultural crimes.
We've worked with the police to have now predial lasting units as a part of some of their divisions, so that when the farmers going to report predial lasting, you don't join the regular line, because people say you have rape, you have murder, who is going to deal with predial lasting? And I want to commend Commissioner Blake because he is now moving towards a division of the force that will deal with agricultural crime and preventing agricultural crime, because as you have said, it has transitioned to now gangs operated in the space. To support that, we need more boots on the ground.
Floyd Green, Agriculture Minister. A wholesale worker from Fraser's Content Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has been charged with wounding with intent. The St. Catherine North Police have charged 31-year-old Kamar Gordon following an incident that occurred in Fraser's Content Spanish Town in the parish on Tuesday, January 21. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are about 8:30 a.m. Gordon and another man had an altercation during which Gordon used a knife to stab the man to his head while threatening him. The man managed to escape. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched. During the investigation, Gordon was arrested. He was charged with the offense on Friday, January 24. He is scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday, January 28. And the 29-year-old bartender Daniel Dwyer of Waterworks Westmoreland has been charged with several offences under the Firearms Act in relation to an incident in Logwood Waterworks Westmoreland on Saturday, January 18. Dwyer was charged with assault at common law and being in possession of a firearm at the time of committing a first scheduled offence. According to police reports, about 10:35 a.m., Dwyer and another man were at a grave digging when an argument developed between them. Dwyer then reportedly pulled a firearm from his waistband, pointed it and threatened to kill him. Dwyer then boarded his motorcycle and left the area. A report was made to the police and an investigation was carried out. On Tuesday, January 2, Dwyer surrendered and was taken into police custody. He was subsequently charged after a question and answer session was conducted with his attorney. His court date has not been finalized. A high-powered weapon is off the streets of Kingston. This as the St. Andrews South Police seized one AAC Honey Badger rifle with a magazine containing 19 5.56 rounds of ammunition during an operation on Crescent Road, Kingston 13 on Saturday, January 25. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are about 12:50 p.m. Lawmen were in the area when a premises was searched. During the search, the firearm was found buried at the rear of the property. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Investigations are continuing. A 24-year-old male driver of a 2024 BMW X5 is dead following a collision that took place about 2:20 this morning along the westbound section of the Portmore Toll Road. Investigations are continuing into the possible causes of the collision. The Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch PSTEB of the JCF has listed the possible causes of the collision as swerving, inattention or diverted attention, and excess speeding. In news from the region, British Virgin Islands Premier Natalia Wheatley says the territory will have a long-awaited national tourism policy by the end of June. He made the statement during a recent press conference where the Premier addressed developments in the territory's tourism sector following the recent National Tourism Summit. Wheatley revealed that consultations for the policy are underway and will involve stakeholders across all major islands. He said the policy would guide the BVI in tackling challenges and seizing opportunities in the dynamic global tourism market. The National Tourism Summit, held earlier this month at the reopened Peter Island Resort, brought together 200 tourism stakeholders. The summit laid the groundwork for the policy and accompanying national tourism plan. On the international scene, Donald Trump tells the BBC that the US gaining control of Greenland is an absolute necessity to guarantee international security. The US president has repeatedly expressed an interest in securing the autonomous Danish territory despite multiple rebukes from the Danish government. He also accuses Canada of treating the US unfairly on trade, saying the country is totally reliant on us and will benefit from becoming a US state. Elsewhere, Trump has suggested that Gazans could be relocated to other Arab countries. The remark has shocked Palestinians but has been welcomed by Israel's far right. And now to sport. Jannik Sinner underlined why he is the world's best men's player by securing back-to-back Australian Open titles with a merciless victory over Alexander Zverev. The Italian top seed delivered in the decisive moments to win 6-3, 7-6, 7-4, 6-3 against the second seed. Despite an ongoing doping case hanging over him, Sinner has been able to block out the noise to claim a third Grand Slam title. After sealing victory with a composed cross-court winner on his first championship point, the 23-year-old calmly raised his hands into the air before walking over to celebrate with his team. "It is an incredible tournament for me. I hope I can keep going," said Sinner, who is the first Italian player to win 3 majors. The straight-set win was a demonstration of Sinner's relentless baseline game, physical power, and mental steeliness. And now to recap the top stories making the news at 9. Agricultural Ministry now recruiting wardens who will investigate and arrest individuals accused of committing crimes within the sector. Police seize high-powered weapon on Crescent Road, Kingston. Driver of BMW dies in collision on Portmore Toll Road. I'm Andrew Cannon. You can find the news on our website at nationwideradio.jm.com and on the Nationwide app available on Google Play and the App Store. News is next at midday, but coming up next, it's Urban Paradise with Dan Ashton Smith.
That we should be together.
The true beauty of music is that it connects people. It carries a message. It speaks to you. It changes you. And that's exactly what we do just for you every Sunday as we take you to Urban Paradise 9:10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Urban Paradise is our weekly musical journey that will serve up 110 glorious minutes of positive storytelling